We're live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check our irrational times. I'm out of whack today. I don't know where I'm at right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you. I don't know where I'm at right now. I think I'm at home. Let me get back to you. Good morning, everybody.
So I say goes, but we like to keep it on the down low. Wouldn't want the word to get around, 'cause most people wouldn't understand the real ways of a real man. Well, these days we're a rare breed. Down in the man cave, sometimes it gets kinda hot and the shirts come off. Down at the man cave, the wives all around to tell us, put them back on. Late at night, early in the morning, every day, a different story at the man cave. The man cave. Another night, another day. So much time wasted away with a man cave. A real man like me, the Latino, living life like Evil Knievel. Wouldn't believe all the risk that we had to take. A real man that's proud and brave is taking all the things he craves. And where he gets it from, well, there's just one face. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets pretty hot, quite a lot. Down at the man cave, the wives are around to say, well, turn that shit off. The man cave.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Where's my camera that way? Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, LL, Mr. Crypto. Good morning, Tamale Harris. Good morning, Nadia Martinez. Good morning, Hobo Chili Recipe. Good morning, Luann Petty. Good morning, Mindy Hell Bush. Good morning, Ronan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So I apologize for being I apologize for being a little late. They changed my hours up at work. I start later now. I start at 6 o'clock at night. I was starting at 4 before, and I used to get out early, maybe 9 o'clock, 10. Now I start at 6. I try to stay to 10 to at least get 4 hours. And I kind of said this yesterday. I hate working with young people, man. I hate working with this new generation. So what I knew was going on happened yesterday at work. Somebody's been like like complaining about me that I come in early. Why is the new guy coming in early? Well, because the new guy, I just started working there last month and I've been busting my ass, working hard, and then people start hating, getting jealous. I don't like using that word hater, but it's the lazy people. I've been working for more than 16 years, 18 years. 20 years. I've been working since 16, 30. I've been working for over 20 years. I have many coworkers. I've been fired. I've been hired. I've been let go. I've quit. I've been through it all already. So I don't really care. When a manager screams at me or tells me something, I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, you're not gonna kill me. It's not the end of the world. It's like, all right, whatever. I told you the worst one was I worked now, besides social work, I worked at a car dealership. I used to get screamed at for selling cars. Why did you sell that car? You gave that car away. You didn't make money off that car. I'm like, but I sold the car. Oh, you did it wrong. You should have hit them up with the insurance. You should have hit them off with this thing. And then, oh, you dumb son of. I'm like, what? I even got screamed at for stealing somebody else's sale. After they stole mine, I went back and did revenge, and I got in trouble for that. So that was in April. I remember because it was my birthday. I got screamed at like this little manager. I always have problems with little management. I'm not the tallest man in the world. I'm like 5'9", 5'10" if I'm wearing Timberlands or something or some nice shoes. And if you're shorter than me, I got a problem with you. I always got problem with shorter people. I'm not like I said, I'm not the tallest. And in tall, I don't have problem with tall people. But then the short people always have a problem with me. I don't know. Or I got a problem with them. I don't know. So anyways, so yesterday somebody complained that I come in early or work because I'm asked to come in early. So now they cut back my hours to like 6 o'clock. Who the hell goes into work at 6 o'clock at night? Get out of here, man. Like, I'm already looking for another place, folks, but I already knew this was coming, man. I'm not going to work for 3 hours. Or what am I, a high school? No, man. It was fun when I had my 5 hours, coming in early, get my 5 hours in, come home early. I go to sleep. I wake up on time. I've been waking up late this week because I've been getting out of work later, and it's because I've been starting later, and I'm probably gonna make less money. So my motivation's already gone. I used to look forward going to work, working hard, and then you got other people that just come and ruin that motivation for you. I'm like, whatever, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just venting over here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you just hate when people mess with your money? Like, oh, this generation of people that you got to deal with, work with. For the past few years, I managed to work places where I rarely had a coworkers. I don't know if anybody has that problem, like with coworkers. Like now is man, I, it's kind of a lot of things I want to say. That's why I'm pausing. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm really holding back right now. When I'm pausing, it's because I'm thinking of what to say earlier. It's not because I have nothing to say. It's because I'm like, damn, I shouldn't say that. Should I say that? I'm really thinking of what to say next. So, oh man, a bad work environment. I'm telling you, it was fun in the beginning because I would just go in early. I work. I didn't have to talk to anybody. The manager just tells me, hey, do this, do that, 8 o'clock, do this. I already know what to do. I'll go in, I do what I got to do, and I get out. Like, just tell me what I got to do. It'll get done. Don't worry about it. What I got. All right, cool. I'll take care of that. Just tell me what I got to do and leave me alone. It'll get done. Don't worry. It'll get done. But then when you're working with a bunch of children, a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds, then the supervisor starts kind of like talking to you like you're one of them. But then, oh, why is the new guy getting all the hours? And then you got people that's been there for 4 or 5 months. Seniority. What the hell is seniority? You know what seniority? I'm seniority. I'm older than everybody. I'm half, all of you are half my age, young kids. You're half my age. And then I gravitated to this other, this kid. He's like 26. Nobody was talking to this kid, but you know what? He was a hard worker. And I gravitated to him. He gravitated, like, we work together now because he's always busting ass. I'm busting ass. We work hard. They tell us to do things now. We take care of it. Like me and him, boom, boom. We're talking football, Longhorns and SCU, whatever. I don't know. This kid loves college football. I don't know what the hell that is. Well, I know what it is, but and I just listened to him talk to me about it. And he works hard. So me and him, we just work hard. And then the other ones are just lazy and complaining. Oh, why they get the hours? Why they do this? And I'm like, when the manager told me that yesterday, she's like, oh, there's rumors that why we're letting you work more hours than the other, and you're new. You're one of the last ones to come in. And I'm like, I'm like, I already knew that. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've been looking for another job already. I'm just waiting to get the call. Just the way that it is now, man. If you don't like something, ladies and gentlemen, get out. Go do something else. Life is too short. That's what I'm doing, folks. I'll keep you posted on that. I'll keep you posted on that, ladies and gentlemen, on my adventures in this world. It's kind of cool, you got the experience. It gives me something to talk about. But it's about getting experience in all this. You don't learn about it unless you get the experience. Hey, puppy. Look, he always shows up on time. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever go through this stuff, at work or at school, take it as a learning experience. It's learning. You learn from this stuff. So next time, because this happened to me before, that's why I work hard and let's just move on, folks. Let's move on. I don't know if the employers are watching. I managed to have jobs where I had no coworkers and I could work from home. I worked alone in a mattress store. The worst job that I had, like I told you guys, was social work. I was always surrounded by people. Oh yeah. Honestly, Gavin McGinnis has it right. Get fired is a teaching moment. I got fired from the health insurance job after 10 years, and it taught me a lot. Like you realize getting fired is not at the end of the world. You're like, you could go get another job. It's like getting your heart broken. It's like a girl or guy leaving you, or a transgender leaving you. I don't know what the hell's going on today, but you're like, oh, it's the end of the world. You get like this, right? A girl breaks up with you, then you want to chase her, and then she's with another man.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más por mí para brillar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo.
So, ladies and gentlemen, right? Let's not be like Fernando. Folks, what country do we live in? Right? We're going to get to the Supreme Court justice, right, in a few minutes. The Affirmative Action Supreme Court justice. Yesterday I'm listening to the news that Breyer, he's stepping down, the Supreme Court justice stepping down. He's kind of stepping down at a very convenient time when everybody's attacking Biden. It's like yesterday's show was called The Biden's Touch. I got that from Clay Travis from the Buck and Clay Travis show. They took over Rush Limbaugh's spot in radio. I love talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio overnight at work. I love talk radio. I love the radio. I'm a radio person. I love the radio. So I try to style this show as a radio show. It's something that you listen to while you're doing something else. I hope you guys know what I mean, because you want to be multitasking. I don't know. I don't sit down and watch something. I watch and listen to something while I'm doing something else. That's just me. So that's what that's what I'm aiming with the show. So that's where I got the Biden touch from. So the Biden touch, everything that Biden does is bad, bad, right? So this Supreme Court justice steps down, and then the first thing that people are saying is going to be a black woman. It's going to be a black woman. And I'm like, is she even qualified? What everything is based on race. So everything Joe Biden doesn't make sense. So now we have Joe Biden flying people, migrating, human trafficking people from the border to other places like New York, Florida, all around Texas. You have all these. I have a problem right now, right? I have ants. I have an ant problem in my apartment. I don't know. They're coming through the windows. I put tape. I got the little traps. But I feel like my apartment is being invaded, right? Like, where the hell are these ants coming from? You know, I got walls, and they're just coming in, these little ants. Now you got people just coming into your country. You don't even know who they are. How do you feel about that? Like, do you like ants in your house? Do you like roaches in your house? Do you like rats in your house? I'm not comparing it, but you don't know what's coming in. I don't know what the hell these little. This apartment is for me and Ginger, right? Me and my cat. I don't want rats. I don't want nothing else in here. So this country, right, it's supposed to be for Americans and anybody that comes in here legally. Look at Mexico, right? You think Mexico just takes in people from all over the country and let them stay in their country? You think they allow that? But why does America just allow everybody? Just come right in. Just come right in. Oh, I don't know who you are. Just come right in. We're not even getting the best out here. It was actually, hold on. I'm not gonna get too much into this, man. I have some, right? You don't. People are saying, "Oh, America is turning into Mexico." Well, isn't Mexico like homogeneous? Everybody's Mexican. They don't really allow anybody else. Like look what's going on in is it Poland? Poland's protecting their borders. The whole Russia and Ukraine, United States wants to protect those borders. So now you're just getting all these people just coming into this country. So look, betraying the American people, leaked video reveals Joe Biden hush hush migration invasion. So these Democrats are doing everything and anything for votes, changing the voting laws, just bringing in I think like 2 million people immigrated illegally last year into 2 million. I think it was like almost 200,000 every month. So like 2 million people. Good morning, Daryl Levin. Good morning, Hope Chili Recipe. Good morning, Andrew Audio. So let's check out this undercover video right here.
By DHS?
Yes. That in the United States Army. They're on a federal installation. It's about DHS wants everything on the download.
I can give you my state ID, but our work ID, we're not allowed to let anyone take a
The one that's right there?
Yeah, we're not allowed to.
Okay, I'll take your name. I don't care. Your state ID's fine.
State ID, but my thing is I like to comply. You know what I'm saying? I comply.
Easy.
Yeah. Technically, we're not supposed to show IDs or anything like that. Like I said, everything's supposed to be hush-hush. But you know what? If I show you my ID and I'm up front with you, the next time you see me, hey, I know who he is.
Yeah, it's easy.
See what I'm saying?
And if you don't, I could just not let you out.
Not only that, but you can also turn around and say, hey, you know what? I'm not in them either.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't play that game. You know, I like to
Easy peasy.
I like to go smooth.
You got a job to do. I got a job to do. We all got jobs to do.
So hush hush. You heard him right there. Hush hush. Hush hush mush mush. Shh. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Under cover of darkness, the Biden administration is transporting illegal immigrants as fast as they can on secret charter flights. Oh, don't spend money on oil. Why? But they got money for these. They got money for these immigrants, these illegal immigrants, right? The Joe Biden administration. Oh, we need to crack down on this. They always want to punish us as Americans, right? I'm legal Latino. I came to this country legally. I waited 10 years to become a U.S. citizen to this beautiful country. And then these assholes just come in now. I'm sorry I'm cursing. I'm really, oh my gosh. These assholes just come in, get on charter flights, get flown in. They probably get fed food on these planes. Oh, what would you like? Would you like the chicken or the steak? Oh, would you like some kosher? They're probably getting everything on these flights, getting flown out New York. Oh, remember we talked about the grants? Remember we talked about those grants on Monday, right, ladies and gentlemen? So in New York, even if you're illegal, if you have kids, you qualify for all those benefits. So these people are getting flown into America. They have kids, right? Oh, Mother Maria, sí. Un poquito English, un poquito Maria. How many niños? How many niños? 5, 5, 5. Okay, 5. Maria, Pablito, Panchito, Guadalupe. Okay. Emily. The fifth kid has an American name. Kimberly. So you have Panchito, Panchita, Pablo, Guadalupe, Kevin. The anchor baby's name is Kevin. Kevin Guadalajara. That's his name now. Kevin Smith Guadalajara. Oh, don't worry about it. Would you like Child Health Plus or would you like Child Health Plus Premium? Don't worry about it. The premium is free. The taxpayers are paying for it. Don't worry about it. Oh, do you have a house to live in? Oh, here's some keys here. We just got a brand new building being developed right here. Here's the keys. Okay. Oh, you need a credit card? Don't worry about it. Here's our Medicaid card. Anywhere, any tienda, any supermarket, you want to buy tacos, beans, arroz, you can buy it with these cards, okay? Here you go. You got your keys to your apartment. Your kids have health insurance. Trabajo. No, don't worry about it. You don't have to work, Guadalupe. Don't worry about it. The country, we got this, Guadalupe. You know what? We got taxpayers paying for you. Don't worry about it, Guadalupe. Until we get your apartment set up. You need furniture? Oh, okay. Me. All right, we got this down. We only covered 5 of the 47 grants. These people are getting all that money that we pay for. You notice that in this country, the people that get ahead in life are the ones that don't have morals, are always screwing people over. But if you try to do things the right way, you get nowhere. You try to work a 9 to 5, you're paying taxes, you get married, you buy an apartment or a house, you're paying, you're working, you're paying. You get nowhere in life. But if you're like doing all these other stuff, OnlyFans, or look, even playing video games, look who's making money now. People are playing video games, YouTubers, right? People make money on YouTube. That's why when you hear the pigeon saying, oh, the journalist reporting the news, begging for donations. Hey, this is a job too. We're all trying to make money. We're trying to get paid. We're trying to survive. All right, you stupid pigeon. When the pigeon always comes up, because she's hating. She says, oh, these YouTubers that make money off my name. Yeah, it's true. Because I take your garbage. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today, folks. I'm all over the place today, yo. All right, let's get. Whoa. Hold on. All right, let's take a second. Fernando.
Como el agua cara que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más por mí para brillar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo.
It got hot. Oh, my shirt is wrinkled. I'll be back.
Single one of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's get loud for Kyle Rittenhouse.
I had to turn on the fan. I was getting hot. Woo! I was getting heated, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, man. Woo! All right, we back. All right, we're back. All right. I was getting hot. Ladies and gentlemen, right? Yeah, we're probably going to go hard today. Ladies and gentlemen, rent is going up. Prices of things are going. We have less things now. You go to the supermarket, there's less stuff, and now you're importing a bunch of people from other countries. And we talked about the IQ. You're importing people from countries with low IQ. We talked about low IQ by country. So not only like I already showed you guys who are the professors teaching your kids, right? Now you're importing people from countries with low IQ. All right, let's. So if you're racist, no. So I guess statistics and science is racist, right? So let's look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the IQ, right here. Singapore, high IQ. Hong Kong, Taiwan. No wonder the Asian countries are destroying America, man. Look at the top: Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea, Japan, China. 6, even North Korea is number 9. Out of the top 10 countries with the highest IQ and income, they're Asian countries, right? Let me go all the way down. Oh, so where are these people coming from, right? Do you guys remember Coco the gorilla? Coco gorilla, the IQ of the Coco gorilla. Remember Coco? The smartest gorilla in the world? Remember Coco? This was like in the 90s. I got it right here. Let me pull up an article because. Oh, you're being racist. No. I'm just showing you articles here. All right, you guys remember Coco the gorilla, right? Coco, the smartest gorilla in the world. Hanabiku Coco, the most intelligent gorilla in the world. Coco lived most of her life in Woodside, California. Look at this gorilla reading, right? Coco's biography, Coco. All right, where's Coco's IQ? Look at Coco reading. Look at. All right, here we go. Of course, questions arose at this point about her intelligence. In the years 1972 to 77, a number of studies of intelligence were carried out, which show that Coco's IQ average range from 70 to 90, ladies and gentlemen. Coco's IQ ranges from 70 to 90. This meant that the gorilla's IQ was higher than half. I'm going to read this. Is the article saying? I'm going to read it. All right, let me zoom in. All right, let's zoom in, ladies and gentlemen. So we all read together. In the years 1972 to 77, a number of studies of intelligence were carried out, which show that Coco's IQ ranges from 70 to 90. This meant that the gorilla's IQ was higher than that of a mentally retarded person, and it was at the level of a healthy child. But Patterson argued that performing intelligence tests on gorilla was a little help because gorillas and humans mature differently, and the comparison like these don't make sense. All right. So the article said 70 to 90 is gorilla IQ, right? Okay. 70 to 90, right? Where's 90 at? So let's say this gorilla is smarter from 70 to 90. So who's 90 and below? Starting over Argentina, Turkey, Serbia, Chile. Ecuador is 59. So look at that. Ecuador's at 83. All right. I come from a country with an 83 IQ. All right, right? That's all right. 83 IQ is all right. I mean, all right, then we start going down the list of IQ, right? Let me zoom in, man, because So you guys can see the names. There we go. All right, let's look at the IQs, right? So the top 10 Asian countries, top 10 IQ. Maybe because they eat fish. I don't know. They're very smart out there. So Cambodia is always like the Hispanic of the Asian group. The Hispanics of the Asians. Ecuador, where I'm from, we're 59. All right, 59, 83. All right. Pakistan, 82. All right, so Afghanistan, 80. Guatemala. All right, so now we're looking at the countries where the people from down the border are migrating from, right? Guatemala, Nicaragua, Ghana, Sudan, Congo, 66, Chad, 65, Cameroon, Guinea, Central Africa, Ethiopia, Senegal, Gambia, Gabon. I don't know if you guys see a pattern here. Which are the bottom countries, right? And who are the top countries? Where's America? Where are we at? Damn, I can't even find America. Oh, America, 25. 25, ladies and gentlemen. The United States of America is 25 in IQ. We're supposed to be the greatest country in the world, and we're number 25 in IQ. We got the best basketball players, though. We got a good, decent hockey team. We got a women's soccer team that I don't even know, man. Just Canada is smarter than the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen. Canada. Anyways. Can't talk too much about IQ because it's racist. Talking about IQ, that's racist. Talking about the FBI statistics, crime statistics is racist. Everything is racist. You know what's not racist? Picking a Supreme Court justice because she's black. That's not racist. So look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Man removed from heart transplant list for being unvaccinated gets emergency pump. So you have all these undocumented people coming in, getting all that free healthcare. But here you have an American, right, that needs a heart transplant. He was on the list. And because he's not jabbed, he's not going to get a heart. The 33-year-old father who was removed from the heart transplant list at a Boston hospital because he refuses to get the COVID-19 vaccine has undergone emergency surgery to be fitted with a mechanical heart pump. So you're not going to put in the real thing when I was next on the list. Now you're going to give me a mechanical heart pump. What am I, Iron Man? Or I got to be like the $6 million man with an electronic heart? This is how they're treating Americans here in America. But if you cross in illegally from another country, don't worry about it. Hush, hush. Biden is going to fly you in a charter flight with a nice meal, perhaps kosher. He's going to fly you into New York, Texas. Don't worry about it. You'll be taken care of. But this is how Americans get treated in America. Like this man right here. Oh, another person got shoved onto the subway. Right here. I wanted to cover this one. Oh, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Ray J spends afternoon with Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago. This has to do with what we're talking about, right? So Ray J, right? I don't know if you guys could tell. Ray J is black. So if you're black, you can't hang out with Donald Trump. You can't be hanging out with Republicans because because that's racist, right? That's racist. So you see this mentality, right? There's some people on Twitter. I get it on my comment. Oh, you're Latino. Oh, what are you, white? Oh, you're white. Oh, you're conservative, you're Republican. Oh, I'm whatever the hell I want to be. Don't label me. I'm whatever the hell I want to be. Let me think the way I want to think. All right. I do my own research. I watch my own videos. I do whatever I want, and I come up with my own opinion. I'm not here to convince anybody. We're just reading articles, going over the news, cracking some jokes, and having a good time. I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm not a Jehovah Witness. I'm not knocking on your door. Hey, would you like to hear some words? No, we're just here to have fun, go over the news, right? So then you got people telling, oh, you're Hispanic. You're supposed to be Democratic. You're brown. You're supposed to stand with our brothers, with our sisters. Black Lives Matter. Get out of here with that. So because I look like you, I should think like you. Because I look brown, I look Hispanic, I look Latino, I look Mexican, I look whatever. I'm supposed to think that way. I'm supposed to be with la raza, right? Because I look like the people that are just running in through the border. I got to support them. Yeah. Actually, no. I don't want these illegals coming in because they cheapen me. Because the more they are, this cheap labor, and the more it cheapens me and us. I'm not special. Nobody's special. But now you have a bunch of them that look like me. I mean, what the hell? So, because I'm Hispanic, I'm supposed to vote for Democrats because they say they're for the people when they're not. And a lot of people are realizing that they're just liars, like Charlemagne. I'm going to pull that. Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just coming off with some. So now you're trying to pigeonhole me into being a Democrat because I'm brown or because someone is black. They're supposed to be pigeonholed or blackmailed into being Democrats. Like Joe Biden said, if you ain't black, or what did Joe Biden say? I got to pull that one up. If you ain't black, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Remember when Joe Biden said that? So why would you vote for somebody? Why would you be with a party that thinks about you like that? Oh, if you're black and you don't vote for us, you ain't black. Joe Biden said that. Hillary Clinton walks around with hot sauce, pandering to black people. I played on Monday or Tuesday, right? Joe Biden playing Despacito, pandering. You have these old white guys pandering to blacks and Hispanics, and you eat that up just because Hillary Clinton is dancing, doing the nene. Oh, she's one of us. Bill Clinton playing the saxophone. Oh, he's one of us. Oh, he's black. Oh, Bill Clinton was the first black president. Yeah. Man, I'm probably going to get canceled of YouTube, man. I'm being too honest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being too honest. I need to censor my speech. I need to censor my speech, right? I think I need to censor my speech. I'm very self-aware of censorship. What was I looking for? Charlemagne. How do you spell the idiot's name? I didn't even know his name was Leonard Larry. Charlemagne. Oh, this is the You Ain't Black. I got it right here. Remember when Joe Biden said this, ladies and gentlemen?
What do you say to them?
What I say to them is that I'm not acknowledging anybody who is being considered, but I guarantee you there are multiple black women being considered. Multiple.
Charlemagne had a follow-up question, but got interrupted by someone off camera saying their time was up. The radio host instead invited Biden to come back, but Joe's response was off-putting.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
The comment may have been directed just at
Trump, and you ain't black. Or Trump, and you're for me or Trump. Problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
The comment may have been.
So you ain't black if you don't vote for Joe Biden or the Democrat. Good morning, Kimberly Gilliard. Good morning. So you heard it from Joe Biden right there. If you don't know where to vote for Trump or for me, then you ain't black. He said it. They say that. Why would people vote for people who think about you this way? Like, because you're a certain skin color, you got to vote for us. You have to. It's part of your DNA. Oh, man, I thought I had the clip, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is it. Yeah.
As far as it concerns advancing progressive policies, or really any policies at all for that matter. And Charlemagne the God served up essentially an especially harsh critique on yesterday's edition of The Breakfast Club. Here's how Charlemagne opened.
Check it out.
Yeah, today for Thursday, January 20th, goes to the 46th President of the United States of America, Joe Biden, as well as Arizona Senator Kirsten Sinema and West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin. These three are collectively responsible for the death of the Democratic Party as we know it. Okay, Joe Biden and other Democrats love to run around and say, we have to go out there and vote like democracy depends on it. People are asking if we are witnessing the death of democracy in America. Well, guess what? If it is, which I believe it is for some of us, these three are to blame. Simple as that. Since last summer, 19 states have enacted 33 laws that will make it hard for Americans to vote. By Americans, I mean, all right, voters of American politics and voting rights. I've told y'all so many the attempted coup of this country to the highest extent of the law, not just the members of Vanilla ISIS who stormed the Capitol, but the members of Congress who helped them. 2, get rid of the filibuster so you can properly govern. And 3, protect voting rights.
Thank you, Raider cousin. Thank you for the bacon, egg, and cheese. Appreciate that. All for coffee, 0-1 as a Cowboy fan. Come on, man. We're not talking football right now. We're talking about the future of our country right now. We're not talking about football right now. Who cares about football? Oh, who cares right now? Wait. I thought. Why did you man? There was, damn man. There was a clip. I don't know if. Oh man. Charlemagne was just blasting Joe Biden on it. I thought I had it, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I thought I had it. I think I had it for yesterday's show. I knew I retweeted something with Charlemagne. If not, I'll get it for tomorrow. All right, we're not going to waste time looking for it. If it pops up, it pops up. But while I'm in the Spotify to pull Neil Young's music after artist objection to Joe Rogan. Nobody cares about you, Neil Young. Joe Rogan makes so much money. I think he gets like 11 million, 12 million views a day on his show. Nobody cares about you, Neil Young. So when you go to Spotify, this is what you're going to get. Sugar Mountains. I never heard. I thought Neil Young was Neil Diamond. Song unavailable, and you can still listen to the radio based on this artist. So no more Neil Young. I thought he was the guy from Sweet Caroline. Something, come on. Sweet Caroline. I thought that was him. I'm like, I don't even know your music, so I never heard of Neil Young. I thought the whole time I thought he was Neil Diamond. I'm like, oh, I like that song. Caroline. All right, where we at, ladies and gentlemen? So, let's go. We're at Ray J. We started with Ray J. How we ended up over here? My bad, folks. Here we go. I started off with Trump and Ray J. So, Ray J is black, right? So he can't be seen with Trump. So Ray J spends afternoon with Donald Trump and Mar-a-Lago. Entrepreneur Ray J spent Tuesday afternoon with former President Donald Trump, his Mar-a-Lago club. The One Witch crooner, a longtime manager, David Winthrop, confirmed that Ray J sat down with Trump to discuss initiatives he would like to execute for entrepreneurs and young business professionals, as well to help raise awareness for various political issues he is passionate about. I've always admired and respected his business acumen, Ray J told Page 6. Our conversation was about job creation, encouraging small businesses, development, and how information technology plays as an important role in the future of our economy. So you got Ray J meeting with Trump to talk business, and this is bad. This is bad. Now Ray J. I can imagine what Twitter's saying about Ray J. They're probably calling him a coon. Oh, he's a traitor to the black. Oh, he's not with. Is Joe Biden? Is Joe Biden inviting him over? I got this one on Twitter. So we looked up Ray J. Great meeting at Mar-a-Lago with President Trump and my good friend Ray J discussed technology, business, and black empowerment. Hey, Papito. Oh, my cat might show his butt to you guys, so just be careful. Come over here. You're blocking the screen. I can't see now. You see? Look at the comment right here. Always on time. Look at this. Another black woman hating. Look, excessively and openly black. Look at her. Oh, look, she put the fever on a black coon. You see how black people are? Oh, you got to vote Democrat. You can't be doing this because you're black. A black man is trying to do better for himself. And then you got this fat black woman over here calling him a coon. You see that? You see what I'm talking about? Now he's a coon because he's hanging out with Trump. He's talking about empowerment. The brother's trying to make more money. The brother's trying to get paid. The brother's trying to get his business to the next level. You got to bump elbows with different people to get to the next. With your broke ass, man. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna start being more open about this because people always come at me calling me white, calling me, oh, you're part of the KKK, you're white because you think this way. Well, I think the way I think based on my experience and based on what I've seen. I used to be a Democrat. I don't like to be talked to down the way Biden talks to you. I don't want to be told you got to vote for us because you're black or you're brown. I don't like that. So then you got this fat black woman. You got Shaniqua over here. Mm-hmm. She's a journalist, publisher. Man, look, her name, excessively and openly black. I could tell. And then she gets all the likes and the memes. See, now Ray J is not black anymore. So just wanted you guys to see that Ray J is not black anymore because he took a picture with the former president. And then Shaniqua over here with the... Let's look at Shaniqua. What is Shaniqua up to? Oh, of course you look like a pigeon. You look like a pigeon with the poofy cheeks. You ever seen those fat pigeons? Pigeon looking ass, man. Get out of here. No, I don't want no pigeon. Them greedy girls who get no love from me. Speaking of pigeon, do we got any pigeon videos today? Oh, we didn't get to the Supreme Court justice, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. everything has been about black. Everything when I talk about the stories, they link up, ladies and gentlemen. They link up. Oh, before I go to the Supreme Court justice, our friend that has been giving us a lot of content, not the pigeon, DA Alvin Braggs, ladies and gentlemen, and our major, Kathy Hoco. Remember Kathy Hoco, the unelected governor of New York City? Governor Hoco puts Manhattan DA Braggs on notice over soft on crime policies. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here now, right, is we're going to have these Democrats all fight it out. Have you noticed the past year since Biden has took office that the Democrats have been fighting each other? All Trump did was step back, step away, lose the election. Like I said, it was perhaps for the best that he lost the election. I think it sucks for us. It sucks for us as a country, like, or whatever, but we got to figure out how to survive it. We can't complain about it. Yes, milk is more expensive. Rent is going up. Do something about it. The rich are getting richer. The poor are getting poorer. Do you want to be on the poor side or do you want to be on the rich side? I want to be on the rich side. Same thing with this. You want to be on the side that kills babies, supports transgenders, supports all that pedophile crap, then go be with Biden. By all means, you go support that. Hey, good morning, Original Burns. You can go support that. By all means, you love that homosexual stuff. You want to teach homosexuality to your kids. You want to teach all that critical race theory, all that gay and homo stuff to your kid. Go ahead. Go be a Democrat. That's the beautiful thing about this country. You could choose and be whoever you want. Or you could be an independent. You could be a conservative. You could be a Republican. You could be whoever you want. But don't tell me who to be. Don't tell me how to think. Everybody's different. Everybody should think differently. That's why I say do a YouTube channel. Express your thoughts. But the thing is, if I really wanted to express my, well, I am kind of. I just gotta censor myself on YouTube, man. I just want to. I just want to be able to go to a platform one day after a growing audience here, then just go to a platform and just. I really, really speak without curse. I really try my best to not curse. So I hope you guys can see that improvement in my shows. I don't curse. I don't swear. It's too early in the morning. Sometimes it slips. I try not to. It's just to sometimes people curse too much. Me personally, I'm like, you got to hear the F word all the time to prove my point. The effing president, the F this, F that, to prove a point. Some people like to do that. That's them. Me, I don't want to do that. I want people to listen to me in the car. Like sometimes you might have your parents listening or your kids. You don't want to have to like lower the volume with the cursing and all that. I don't know. That's just me, ladies and gentlemen. That's just me. Anyways. Let's go to our favorite unelected mayor, Kathy Hoco. Before we play her video, we always got to make sure we got to make sure everybody is.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
When Kathy Hoco speaks, we all got to be vaxxed and waxed for this lady. All right, everybody's vaxxed and waxed. Let's go.
So many people have called on you to do. Will you address the level of dangerousness and give judges more discretion? Even Eric Adams has called on lawmakers to do this.
He has asked for us to have this conversation, and he's a former senator, and he certainly knows the process that's involved in making changes. Changes were made. And I will absolutely stand behind the fundamental premise on why we needed bail reform in the first place. And I will describe the situation that others who are trying to politicize this and the other party don't seem to acknowledge why there was a need for change. You had two individuals accused of identical crimes, offenses, even stealing a backpack. And one person goes to Rikers for 3 years because they couldn't post bail. Another person whose parents have money or they're living in the suburbs and they can head back after posting bail to their jobs, to school, and a different life. That is what bail reform set out to do. And so I stand behind that fundamental premise. And one person goes to right.
So you're saying if a black kid commits the crime and the parents doesn't have money for bail, but the white kid commits the crime, the suburbs, right? And they post a bail. How is that even right? That's the way the system is designed. If you're gonna do the crime, like look at Breaking Bad, right? You know how you get ahead in life? By having lawyers. If you're gonna commit crimes, you already have to have a lawyer on the bankroll. You already look at I was watching no, I'm not watching it. There's this channel called Recap Man. He just recaps all these series. Series. I'm not gonna sit down and watch Game of Thrones again. I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. So I watch the recaps. I'm not gonna sit down and watch a show for an hour. I love watching the recaps. Same thing with The Witcher. I was like, I don't feel like watching season 2, so I just watched the recap of it. I might watch it, but anyways, damn, I've been going off track today. What the hell? I have so much in my mind today, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was the whole thing at work that set me off. It just shows like how everything is now, right? You work hard, you try to do something good, and there's always people that they're gonna try to like I'm just going to work, working hard, and trying to get some extra hours so I could, have some extra money, so I could feed my cat, so I could feed my cat fancy feast, not kibbles and bits. So, I'm trying to work hard, get some extra hours, and then since somebody got a rat out on me, why is the new guy getting all the hours and I'm not? Because I've been here for a couple of more months longer than the new guy, which is me. So you know what I did, ladies and gentlemen? I took the pedal off the metal. I stopped working hard yesterday. I worked, but I wasn't like I didn't want to work anymore. Like I was already in Indeed last night looking for I kind of been looking for other jobs, but yesterday I was really looking for another job already. Because when you take that in Spanish is animo, that energy, I go to work at night, work hard, get in and get out. I don't talk to nobody besides the other kid that works hard with me. And then I got the manager telling me, oh, you can't come in early anymore because the other employees with seniority are complaining about it. So now you're taking money out of my pocket because I worked hard. I earned those extra hours. Get out of here, man. And then I got a supervisor with green hair that wears a Black Lives Matter hat. Get out of here, man. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even think I'm probably gonna go into work on Saturday. I think I'm trying to find a job by Saturday because the Royal Rumble is Saturday, and I gotta work. Anyways, let's get back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I got too much in my mind right now. Let's get back to the show, man. It was like a slap to the face yesterday at work, man. Like now I'm being punished for working hard now I got to go to work for 3 hours instead of 5 because somebody, a lesbian with seniority, complained about me. I knew who complained about me. Thank you, Miss Terry. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what I actually said to myself yesterday? I was like, I could probably be live streaming at nighttime instead of being at work. Because I'm not going to go to work for 3 hours. For that, I could do a live stream and I could probably make that amount of money in an hour and a half. So this is the things that were going through my mind yesterday. I'm like, why am I driving 30 minutes to work for 3 hours, 4 hours, where I got to deal with these lesbians, these 18-year-olds, these green hair Karens. Yeah, she is a Karen, by the way. A green-haired Karen with a Black Lives Matter hat. And that was the one that cut my hours too. Yeah, I'm done with this, man. Let's get back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to the show, man. I'm just sorry. I just hate when people mess with my money, man. Yo, man. It's like the pigeon, right? Let's get back to the show, folks. Let's get back to the show, man.
Rikers for 3 years because they couldn't post bail. Another person whose parents have money or they're living in the suburbs and they can head back after posting bail to their jobs.
You know what? I don't really care what this old lady's saying right now. Hold on. I did think about that yesterday, right? What if I could make, because that's how's how the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Look who's making money. People playing video games, people on YouTube. This is why all of this is a life lesson, like working and getting fired and going through all this. Because I'm like, man, if I could probably make more money on YouTube than work, and then I don't have to deal with this crap. I have another job too. I have another job right after this. I work from home or I have to go on the field, but I don't have coworkers. I don't have to deal with anybody. Everything is all remotely, and I like that. That's why I've been with this job for 2 years. The job I have right now, I've been with them for 2 years because I don't have coworkers. I don't have to deal with anybody, and I like that. I really do. But now I'm working with this generation of people that are lazy, always on their phones, and then they complain about me for working hard and getting extra hours. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate it. All right, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Enough about me. Let's focus on the country. Who cares about me? We got a country to save. What is it that the pigeon says? We gotta fight. We gotta fight. Brrr, we gotta fight. My stomach is hungry. Oh, this lady, Kathy Hoke. I'm not even showing you the screen. My bad. Oh, so we've been covering the district attorney Alvin Bragg since day one, since we started season 2. I played his videos before. Let me see. So I can remind you. Oh. I also want to get into some tea, ladies and gentlemen. I also want to I don't know if you guys heard about Tasha K and the Cardi Kardashian lawsuit. It was over here on page 6. All right, I'll cut that out. So anyways, so we have Eric Adams, right? The new mayor, the new district attorney, Alvin Bragg's in New York. And we got the non-elected Kathy Hoco, right? We got the Supreme Court justice. There's going to be a black female, right? A black woman of color. Biden already said that. Are you noticing something in America? How everything is just affirmative action based on your skin color is where you're going to get ahead in life. So now if you're white or probably Asian, you're at a disadvantage. So the people that don't work hard, that are lazy, get privileged. Like with my situation at work, it is a lesbian of color who complained about me working hard. Maybe I was being too white because I worked. Maybe I was being too white because I came in on time, right? I'm sorry for being too white, right? Following protocols is being white, I guess. My bad. Why is Pete Davidson having dinner? I hate these page 6 articles. I keep getting distracted by them. This is Alvin Bragg. Is another one. Alvin Bragg and Roman NYC. Please. You know, you legal white heat. Welcome to the whites. I'm too white, man. I'm too white, man. My views, my political views. I try to work hard. I try to do the right thing. I'm just too white, man. Like remember when they shame you? Oh my gosh. People shame you now for having two parents. People shaming you for having a job. People shame. Oh man. Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at a crossroads. I don't know where to take. I have a few videos I could show you. I don't know where I can take this right now. I'm trying to get off the whole race thing right now. But everything, have you realized everything is based on race now? Everything is based on race. So if you talked about it in an honest way, you're racist. But if you talk about it in a pandering way, it's okay, right? But if you're honest with it, you're racist. But everything is now based on race. Now we're going to argue about the host of, like, sometimes I think these are just distractions. Biden, we're going to get a black woman of color. So then you're going to get the white people, conservatives, whatever, talking about it. And then the other side is going to be, look at them racist white people. Look at that racist Tucker Carlson talking about, we can't have nothing good. We could never have anything good. I'm going to have to save that Tasha K thing for tomorrow. I want to play this one clip from Spencer Cornelia. And he had a thing with Mr. Organic. The point I want to show to you here is the defense that like everything is racist. If you're black and you get attacked by a white person, is because they're racist. So shout out to Spencer Cornelia. I want to play this. I just to prove a point. So fake guru calls me a racist.
Mr. Organic has resorted to major clickbait titles for his YouTube videos. His views are down, his audience is beginning to catch on to his lies, and his channel is slowly dying. His stock is crashing fast for YouTube video. Floor of a house I own, Mr. Organic. It's he's my have anything. Your purse line would look so special. It wasn't even an exposed video or anything. I plastic shower rod in his hand. He decided to address me personally, I guess.
So I want to listen to what Mr. Organic says, right? Spencer, you could check him out. Search Spencer Cornelia. It was his last video he posted. So this is like attacking Eric Adams. This is like attacking Letitia James in New York. Wow, everybody in charge in New York is actually black, except for Kathy Hoco. And I think she's going to get voted out for a black person. So New York is going to get blacked.
That ain't gonna be lucrative, you feel me? And we're gonna stand on that. Yeah, it's real in this YouTube shit now. We'll get some understanding.
Am I supposed to feel threatened by a guy who carries cheap purses? This dude seriously looks like Paris Hilton's assistant right here. I could just picture Paris saying, hey, Mr. Organic, please be careful with the purse in your right hand because my fragile little dog is in there.
So Spencer, whatever his name is, white boy, man, kick rocks, man. Don't come over playing with no. I think it's racist. I think you're a racist. You know what I'm saying? That's in my eyes.
Uh-oh, Mr. Organic is turning to slander to settle this beef. It's ironic that he made these claims since he has a few videos circulating on YouTube of him making a lot of racist remarks. The reason why he has leverage over me and why I can't sue him for defamation is because he has no assets to go after. You think I want his $5 custom-made jewelry? What am I going to win in a judgment? The rental contract on his house?
Anytime a white man sit here contemplate a black man's pockets, that's racist. We come from nothing. We're going to do what we want to do, how we do it. You hear me? It ain't no hate. Just get some understanding.
The reason why you see a reaction like this is because people like me can see right through the facade that guys like Mr. Inauthentic built up. He knows that I know he's a fraud, and he's just trying to defame my character by calling me a racist.
Go play with your own kind, man. It's real. Build it. I'm in my own bag. Get out of here, peasant. 3 of them.
3 of them purses in your hand when you go to your Malibu spas. It's so funny that a guy who owns nothing but a cheap influencer merch brand looks down on other people. I love the peasant nickname because I do live like I'm super broke. Maybe he's jealous that I bought 3 of them properties in the past year and he owns.
So Mr. Organic is going to make fun of Spencer Cornelia for owning property. So this is the level that we're at in this world, right? based on your skin color, you could make fun of white. Oh, you look at you owning properties. Look at you with your both parents. You went to Harvard. You got an education. Oh, people are shaming you for your success. Like, I'm happy. Let me be happy. Why are you worried that I'm happy? So Spencer, he calls out these fake gurus. I never liked Mr. Organic. I seen him on the Fresh and Fit podcast. I could tell when somebody's fake. So when Spencer broke it down, I'm like, yeah, man. And you start realizing how these people on Instagram live their lives. Sometimes, for example, you're doing a YouTube video, then you're like, damn, how are they getting all those views? How are they getting all those chains? Look at all the money. People always flexing their money on Instagram, and you get a little antsy. And this is also going on in high school, right? Now in high school, right? Remember when you used to go to high school, you had to compete with the quarterback, right? With the Chad, with the Leatherman jacket. He drove around his Ford Mustang, and he got all the girls, right? That was your competition in school. Now you're in school, you got to compete with so many people now because of social media. The competition is huge, and then you're looking, right? Let's say you have a crush on a girl. She has an Instagram, and then you see her taking pictures with another dude with cars and chains and this and that. You're like, damn, man, how am I going to compete with that? And then you start feeling like a loser. You're like, I'm never going to be that. Not me, but some people, some kids. I don't know if I talked about this. The suicide rate has gone up amongst teens, not only because of the pandemic, but also social media. I'm going to have to cover that. Like the suicide rate amongst kids after social media, and then you mix it up with the pandemic. Like all this pressure that these kids are getting because of social media, keeping up with the Joneses. In school, I remember I had to keep up with Jordans. I never bought into that, but all the kids will buy Jordans. And then if it rained, they'll put a bag over their shoes. That's when I thought Jordans were stupid. When kids will wear the Jordans and put bags over them, plastic bags, and take the bus with plastic bags on. I'm like, what are you, retarded? What are you, an idiot? Well, you're an idiot for spending $200 on sneakers. And then you're more of an idiot for putting plastic bags on your sneakers to take the train or the bus because it's raining. But yeah, the suicide rate amongst teens in the pandemic, it's high. But and the pressure that these teachers put on these kids, on these boys. You know why you're feeling depressed? Because you're supposed to be a girl, not a boy. That's why you're feeling depressed. You're gender binary. I don't even know how many genders there are. I think there's more genders than the original Pokemons.
None. Hey, Mr. Organic, if you want to learn how to buy real estate, I'll gladly help out. The only thing I'm concerned with is your ability to qualify for a loan. But don't worry, we have plenty of first-time home buying programs available. Is there anything that represents a financially strapped influencer better than this image? A guy sitting in a plastic king throne chair he bought off Craigslist and holding up a bunch of purses he bought from a wholesaler, hoping to convince you to buy them so he can pay his rent this month. That's a little introduction to the guy who got fired from Barnum and Bailey during the pandemic since the clown show was no longer needed. One mention of my name wasn't enough, so he decided to slander me even more on a YouTube live that a friend thankfully recorded.
White boy Spence, I don't worry about no Caucasian motherfuckers, man. I don't worry about no white boys that want to suck my cock.
As you'd probably guess, he's surrounded by his purses, again talking about a man giving him fellatio. He's presenting some really good arguments that are difficult to challenge. If I didn't have access to a calendar, I guess I was back in high school with these types of insults.
You know what I'm saying? I don't allow him to do that, man. I like women. You know what I'm saying? Spencer's a bitch.
Who do you think is more of a bitch? Me, who's just a silly YouTuber protecting consumers from falling for scammy schemes promoted by influencers, or Mr. Organic, who has such low self-esteem that he has to try and convince everyone that he owns a house that he doesn't own?
Worshiping black men, still in our culture, doing like rapping and all that.
I'm not sure what he's referring to by stealing our culture and rapping. I wrote a poem to his buddies Bandman Kevo and Fresh and Fit in videos. Maybe that's what he's referring to, but I didn't know a specific race had ownership of writing poetry or rapping.
He's doing culture vulture shit. We do not stand for that. His ass need to be canceled.
The reason Mr.
So you heard that part right there. He needs to be canceled. So as you noticed, right, that a lot of the cities that they're really effed up, right? Baltimore, Detroit, Chicago, New York. Who's the mayor in those cities? Who are the not the governors? I can't. The mayors. Who are the mayors in those cities? Right. We want to talk about skin color, patterns. Who's running those cities to the ground? What demographic is there running those cities to the ground? It's all right there. And then they always want to blame the white supremacy, always want to blame the guns. All you got to do is just look at yourself in the mirror and stop using race for everything. Stop using race as an excuse. Getting kind of tired of all this race stuff. But you got to call it out. If you don't call it out, then that's why I'm just going to start calling it out now, man. These these affirmative action hires. Look how it worked out for Kamala Harris. We had to get a black vice president, right? How is that working out? Nobody likes the first black vice president, right? So now you're going to get a Supreme Court justice, the first black Supreme Court justice, right? How is that going to turn out?
Been made possible because of that conversation. First of all, more about that conversation at the debate between you and then candidate Biden about nominating the first black woman to the Supreme Court. Do you feel like this moment may have been made possible because of that conversation?
Well, thank you very much for having me, Anderson. As you may know, I'm the father of 3 daughters, and I talk to them a lot, and I talk with their friends. And I knew that one of the real undercurrent floating throughout the Black community was the fact that no Black woman had ever been seriously considered for the United States Supreme Court. And at the time, there were 3 women sitting on the court, and one had already retired from the court. And that was a real problem. So I maintained, and I said to the then candidate, that was an issue that I thought it would be.
I'm falling asleep listening to this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even. I close my eyes. I'm gonna. I don't know where. I don't know what this guy is saying. I should have even played that. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. But it has to be the first black female Supreme. It has to be a black female. It has to be a black female, right? It has to be. Why? Why does it have to be? Is it going to save our democracy? Why can't it be somebody that's qualified? Look at Sotomayor. Look at the embarrassment Sotomayor is. Sotomayor is an embarrassment. She wanted the first Latina. She's an embarrassment. They named the projects in New York after her. I think they named the hospital, the worst hospital, Sotomayor Projects. They named the complex after her in New York, and it sucks. Sotomayor Projects. She's an embarrassment, man. Like why can't we just get honest people? Like, just for what they are, the Sotomayor houses. Yep. They're nothing but, they're not houses. Look. Look. I want to show you guys. Look what they gave Sotomayor. Because she's the first Latina. The first Latina Supreme Court justice. Look at that. You can't. There you go. Welcome to justice. You can't even read that sign. Latina. The first. The first Latina. Look how they treated her. Look how what they did to her housing projects. The first Latina. Look at that. You can't even have nice things. They named the projects after her, and her own people don't even like her. don't even like her houses. Look at that. Oh, they were scratched with white. Look, it's white. It's racist. Look at that. I'm not making this up. Look, they got graffiti over it. No, what does this pandering do? Nothing. This doesn't do anything. So I wonder what's gonna happen with the first black Supreme Court justice. I like that. I'm gonna keep this picture. Save images. I'm gonna save this picture. I'm gonna use that as a background. I like that picture. I like that picture a lot. That's art, ladies and gentlemen. This is art. The irony in this picture. There's a lot of art here. I like that, man. Sotomayor houses. So Sotomayor, portfolio Francis Sotomayor Clubhouse. So this is the first Latina. This is the first hot tamale they picked up, the first Latina. She looks like the woman that killed Selena, man. Why would you hire the woman that killed Selena? The hell with this lady, man. I'm not proud. Oh, because I'm Latino. Latino heat. I gotta support her. I gotta support Sotomayor. Arriba. No, I don't. I don't like this lady. She killed Selena. She killed Selena. So why I gotta support the woman that killed Selena? She's not Puerto Rican. She killed Selena, man. Have we looked up where her parents are from? Have we looked up what's her name? Sotomayor's early history? Have we looked up where her parents are from? What's her name? Sonia Sotomayor. Let's go to her Wikipedia. Let's go to her Wikipedia, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go see her parents. You say she's from Puerto Rico? Let's confirm that. Let's confirm if she's from Puerto Rico. She is the third woman to hold the position. Sotomayor is the first woman of color. So the first Hispanic and first Latina member of the court. So so the new one is just going to be black. She's going to be the first black. So she was the first woman of color. So she already broke the ceiling. So she's going to break the color barrier now. All right, earlier. What, puppy? Sotomayor was born in New York borough of the Bronx. Her father was Juan Sotomayor from the area of Santurce, San Juan, Puerto Rico. And her mother was Selena Baez, an orphan from the neighborhood of Santa Rojas, and Laja. All right, Puerto Rican. All right. Confirmed. All right. No, she's the Puerto Rican. All right, I just wanted to confirm that. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. Ginsburg, All right, ladies. Let me see. Do I have? I'll probably. What's tomorrow? Friday. I'm gonna save the pigeon video for tomorrow. I'll see if we get some pigeon videos for tomorrow, Friday. We like to laugh and have fun on Fridays. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here. I got to go to work. I got to go to my second job. I got to get out of here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Comment in the comment. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet. Hit the little bell. I'm live every morning, ladies and gentlemen, 7:30 a.m. Same time, ladies and gentlemen. Same time. Comment. I'm gonna give you guys some shout outs. I appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be able to do this show if you guys aren't watching me, supporting me. Hit the like button. Help out with the algorithm. It helps out a lot. I appreciate it. Share. Let people know. It's a morning show. Every morning, Monday to Fridays. I apologize for being late the past couple of days, but I've been getting out of work late. And I've been waking up a little bit later. So I apologize. But tomorrow, I'll be on time. And maybe I'll start doing some shows at night, man, because, man, maybe I could make more money doing videos than going to work at night, man, because I already told you, we're not going to talk about it again. See? It's on my mind too much. This job is on my mind. Let me not talk about it no more, ladies. Speaking of calling somebody a communist, one of my favorite Seinfeld scenes is when the kid calls Kramer a commie. This guy's a commie. I'm gonna play this. I want to laugh. This is one of my favorite Seinfeld scenes. Hold on. Somebody brought up. I was watching this yesterday. I don't know. I like Seinfeld, man. I like Seinfeld. I think it's funny.
I want a racing car set.
A racing car set. Listen, you don't want that. Those are assembled in Taiwan by kids like you. And these Coleman pigs, they sell it for triple the cost.
But I want a racing car set.
Oh, don't you see, kid? You're being bamboozled. These capitalist fat cats are creating the profit margin and reducing your total number of toys.
Hey, this guy's a commie!
Where'd a nice little boy like you learn such a bad word like that?
Commie! Cheater to our country! Cheater to our country!
If only kids were like this nowadays, right? Calling out the commies, right? We need kids like this now, right? Whenever they see these liberal progressives, right? This is what the kids need to start doing, calling out these commies, man. I was laughing so hard. We need this kid, man. We need this kid.
Commie! Traitor to our country!
Santa is not a commie. He just forgot how his good friend stuck his neck out for him to get him a good job like this. Didn't he, Santa?
Problem here?
This guy's a commie! He's spreading propaganda!
This guy's a commie. He's spreading propaganda. Oh, man. That's one of my favorite scenes. I love that one, man. That was funny. That little kid, man. Give him an Emmy or is it an Oscar? Give that kid an Oscar. I wonder what that kid is up to. That was funny, man. I laugh at that scene. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you guys some shout outs. So comment in the chat. I'm going to give you guys some shout outs. Shout out to Irrational Times for this song, Man Cave. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Comment, ladies and gentlemen, comment. Shout out to Trina Morales. Shout out to Jim Edward. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to famous YouTuber. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Mendigo. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to famous YouTuber. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Swally. Call me. Shout out to Lucky Larry. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to Swally Limos at the Man Cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Shout out to Mindy. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. Shout out to Mindy Helbush. Shout out to Mendigo. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to the Redacted Computer. Shout out to CK Benzona. Call me. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Call me. Spreading that propaganda. Shout out to the redacted computer. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to Jen Paskey, crispity crunchy these G-strings. Down at the man cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Shout out to Barbara. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Shout out to Shake Sam. Thank you for the coffee, Shake Sam. At the man cave. Shout out to CK Benzona. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Josephine Lopez. Shout out to Daryl Levin. At the man cave. Shout out to the redacted computer. Who else? Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to CZ Chat. Shout out to famous YouTuber. Shout out to Original Burns. Shout out to CZ Chat. Shout out to Original Burns. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. At the man cave. Shout out to FTW Nil. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Down at the man cave. Shout out to Tina Harnaga. Harnaga, did I say it right? Shout out to Kimberly Gilliard. Who else is in the chat? Last call. Shout out to Mysterious. Thank you for that coffee. Appreciate it. Shout out to Lou Ann Petty. Who else is in the chat? Last call, ladies and gentlemen. Comment. Give you guys some shout outs, man. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Irrational Times. Check out his channel. Irrational Times created that song, Man Cave. I was like, I would like a manly song that's not gay, but a little bit of gay, but not gay. I don't want a gay manly song, but I don't want. And I think it's the best right there. It's like a Sprite. It's like Sprite with a little bit of lime, a little bit of lemon, like just a little bit. Not too much gay or homosexual. Just a little bit. Shout out to Mysterious. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to D Gulag. Who else am I missing? Shout out to Irrational Times. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Timu Swally. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Well, shout out to the Lobrari Show. Shout out to Winning TV. Shout out to Allison Craig. Shout out to Pamela Hernandez. Shout out to Julio Esparza from the top of my head now, man. Shout out to Tamale Harris. There we go. Shout out to Carol Forrest. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Jim N-Word. N-Word. I don't think it's N-Word. It's N-Word. Sorry. English is my second language. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Did I get everybody? Shout out to Trina Morales. Thank you, Trina. Appreciate it. Thank you for the comment. Shout out to Swally. There we go. Shout out to T Moose. Did I get everybody? We got everybody. Is Daywave live? JJ, go check out Daywave when they're live. Check out JJ Stoner. Check out Revenge of the Sis. Check out Nightwave. Go check out Coach Greg Adams. Who else I watch? And who else I'll be watching? Go check those guys out. Go check out the Irrational Times tonight. Go check them out. Ladies and gentlemen. Everybody have a great, good, productive day. Catch you guys again tomorrow, God willing, 7:30 a.m. Tomorrow's payday. Woo. Let's see. If not, I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm supposed to get like a weekly bonus on my check at the job that I go at night. And if I don't get it tomorrow, I doubt that I'm going to miss the Royal Rumble on Saturday for 3 hours of work. So, yeah. Watch Michael Jaco. I got to check him out. People have been telling me about Michael Jaco. He's on Rumble, right? I'll check him out. I got to get Rumble. I don't know how to get there. I don't even Rumble. What is that? Rumble in the Bronx? I don't know. I got to figure out how to get to Rumble. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get out of here. I got to get to my second job. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Appreciate you guys, man. God willing. Anybody else? I gave everybody a shout out, right? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Catch you guys. Oh, shout out to Mr. Crypto. Shout out to Raider Cousin. Shout out to Original Burns. Shout out to El Bar. Shout out to you guys. Let's go Cowboys.